Sarah, I'm 33, and my breasts look like two fallen soufflés. Growing up in Tyler, Texas, I was literally born and raised, playing in the dirt and the woods and just real tomboyish. In junior high, I started developing breasts. They were really heavy, really annoying, and I hated bras. My passion's always been for cooking, and so I opened up a restaurant by Jones Bayou. I would be on my feet 12, 13, 14 hours a day. Because of my breasts, my back would usually kill me by the end of the day. So I found a doctor in Tyler. I didn't want him to be as big. I just wanted him to be perky. He gave me one option that he really thought would be a good option for me, which was a Benelli lift. No scars, from what you understand, just a scar around your areola. So it sounded great. I knew nothing about breast surgery or any kind of surgery. So I really kind of put my trust into the doctor and went with what he had said. Whenever I got home, I did notice that my breasts were even bigger than what they were before I even went into surgery. None of my breast tissue was ever removed. I still have all of my natural breast tissue. And then on top of my breast tissue, I have these huge saline implants. It was worse than what I started with. The implants were not dropping. It was almost like they were getting higher. So I went to another doctor in Tyler. That doctor didn't even want to touch it. He said there was way too much risk involved. And I went to 10 different doctors. All the doctors have all told me that there's nothing they can do for me. And that's when I knew there was a major problem.
Hey, babe.
You want to help me? I am testing out a recipe for the restaurant.
What is it?
Seafood pot pie. My neck is killing me. Because the implant on my left side was going into my arm. It constantly has this shooting pain. And on top of it, it likes to go numb. Come grab this pan. No, this one that's fixing to fall out of my hand.
Oh, I got it.
And so I dropped everything. I've been thinking about going to see Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif.
Why does it have to be all the way in California? I understand that we've talked to a lot of doctors in Texas, but we haven't talked to every single one of them.
Just see what they say, and then we'll just kind of go from there.
If that's what you want to do, you're the boss.
After seeing all the doctors and everyone telling me that it's too risky, that's why I want to go see Dr. Dubrow. I know that he likes taking on cases that are the risky cases, and I think that he could probably be able to help me. How do you think it'll do at the restaurant?
I'll eat it.
Hey, you got your own pie. This one's mine.
I knew I wanted to become a doctor at the age of about 8.
I actually thought I might want to be a dentist initially.
Really?
Yeah, so what happened was I volunteered in a dentist's office and I was bored out of my mind. One of the nurses said, you should go over to the emergency room and volunteer there. I went over to the emergency room and instantly I love the smell, I love the vibe. You meet a patient, you make a decision, and then you act on that decision.
Do I think Terry would be a good dentist? Absolutely, because while Terry's at home, he probably spends a lot more time flossing his teeth rather than playing with breasts.
Our next patient, whose name is Sarah, had some bad decisions made. She had breast augmentation surgery with some kind of a lift.
Yeah. Oh, is that just stretched out skin?
No, these are very significantly scarred up breasts. Look where the implants are located.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really difficult case. Why don't we bring her in and see what she wants and figure out if it's worth the risk?
Will you please send in Sarah? Sarah, hi, Dr. Nassif.
Sarah Willis.
Hi, Sarah.
Nice to meet you.
Terry Dubrow.
Nice
Pleasure
to
to
meet
meet
you. Dr. Dubrow and Dr. Nassif are absolutely my last hope on this. Everyone else has told me they cannot or will not touch it. So they kind of are all I have.
How long have you guys been together?
We've been together going on our 3rd year.
3rd year. Okay.
Were you like about 18, 19?
Really?
Chad is 34 and I am 33, so he is actually older. He just can't grow facial hair.
We want to hear what's going on with you.
Well, a few years ago, I went and got plastic surgery done for my breast. The doctor that I went to, I looked him up. I did everything I was supposed to. He told me that we needed to do a Benelli lift, and he really wanted to do implants with it.
Sarah went in to have her breasts made smaller, and the plastic surgeon gave her implants. It really speaks to the fact that breast implant surgery is a business to a lot of doctors, and a breast augmentation is a lot easier to do than a breast reduction.
He said that the next surgery to fix this, we could do in his office. He told me to wait a year. I go back, and he acted like he just didn't know what I was talking about. It was a slap in the face.
I feel for Sarah because she followed the doctor's orders. She waited a complete year, and then when she saw the doctor blew her off, basically says, I can't help you. We would never do that to a patient. And for some reason, if we can't operate on them, at least we're gonna be nice and explain why.
What are your goals?
My left arm, I lose, like it goes numb and falls asleep on me.
Yeah.
And then I get a sharp pain that goes through my arm.
Right. You have the most severe form of capsular contracture. This is a scary case. I'm gonna just be right up front with you.
My immediate thought is there's nothing he can do. I think that we're on the same dog and pony show we've been on with the rest of the doctors.
So let's go in the exam room and do a careful exam and see what's going on, all right? I wanna see your breast situation. So the first thing I notice when you look at your breast situation is your breast implants are up here, okay? There's nothing but scar tissue holding it up. That makes the inside just filled with scar with very poor blood supply.
If the doctors decide that they can't fix my breast, I would probably just cry because there's no other doctors. Everyone else has told me they cannot or will not touch it, so it would break my heart.
You have droopiness, you have severe scarring, you still have these dilated, enlarged areolas. Sarah's breasts are completely disfigured. She's both botched on the inside and the outside, and this is a very difficult problem. You bought a ticket to the complication lottery and you won the mega prize. This is hard surgery, as hard as it comes. Having said that, this is what we live for.
Knowing that Dr. Dubrow is gonna fix me makes me feel so great. Now I've won the lottery. This is winning the good lottery, not his lottery.
I like to make lifts high and tight, okay? You're not gonna be tight. The tighter you are, the greater the chance it's gonna fall apart. And so it'll be nice,
Nice.
but not too tight. All right, you guys.
Listen,
Thank you
good.
so much.
My pleasure.
I am really hoping that after the surgery, I'll be able to cook without dropping everything and not having my back killing me all the time. I'm just super excited to have that little piece that you take for granted so much back in my life. So worried. I'm checking in for surgery with Dr. Dubrow.
Okay, can I just have you sign in?
I'm so nervous, I can't write. What is wrong with me? My anxiety is at about a 10 right now. Now I've worked myself up, like, so I'm just more, like, I want them to be right, I want them to be perfect. I'm so excited to be able to move on with it. It's just kind of been a weight on my shoulders. I mean, literally, I don't remember what it's like to have breasts that do not hurt constantly, and I don't even remember what it's like to have normal looking breasts.
So one of the options is to take these out, say goodbye to breast implants for a while, if not forever, and use your own breast tissue and try to give you the best breast shape possible. And if I like it, I'll leave the implants out. If I don't like it, I'll put a pair in.
I trust your opinion. I mean, I don't,
You want to leave it up to me?
whatever you think looks good.
Today with Sarah's surgery, there are two options, and Sarah wants me to pick the best option. Sarah's been through so much, and if I can save her from having more breast implant surgery in the future, that would be ideal. However, this is one of those cases that I have no idea what I'm gonna do till I get in there and I start the operation. Sarah's surgery today is one of uncertainty. We'll begin by making incisions below her areolas and removing her old implants. I will then do a lift and use her natural breast tissue to hopefully give her perky breasts, which no longer cause her pain. My goal is to do this naturally, without implants, to avoid future complications.
Good morning. I'm here for my day one post-op checkup with Dr. Dubrow.
Go ahead and sign in.
I'm feeling really good today. I'm a little sore, but not like I got ran over by a truck. So it's actually, I'm feeling pretty good.
I didn't sleep very well. Because if all this goes down and you don't like it, I'm to blame.
Oh, you're not.
I'm very, very, very nervous. Hoping I made the right decision.
Hi, Sarah. I'm gonna take you back.
All right.
If I didn't make the right decision, the only thing I can think of is that I need to build a bigger doghouse.
Did you guys talk about
Yeah.
what we
Yes.
did? Because at the end of the day, It was such an important decision, and who knows you better than your fiance, so I wanted him there, and I think it was a good idea.
It was. I trust both their opinions, and I think they made the right choice. My health does come first, and I do not want to do another surgery again.
Your immunology doesn't like breast implants, and there's a small subset of girls who react very rapidly. So who are you to disagree with your own body? I mean, if you list the things that were going on with you, your issues, right? You had pain, you had scarring, right? Well, there was one up here, one down here. There was sort of a mix of everything, right? So we got rid of all the scarring. We took those implants out. They were up in your neck, and the pain should be completely gone now. Sarah no longer has breast implants, and therefore will no longer have breast pain. That's the ideal situation, both from a cosmetic point of view and a functional point of view. She's good now. Let's do this.
Okay.
Yeah, this is awesome. You're good. Yeah, you got big breasts, Sarah.
They're big. I mean,
They're big.
they're big. Wow, I can actually see the top of my breast. I mean, just even looking down is amazing to me. They're not, up in my collarbone anymore.
We'll keep an eye on things. There's no chance the nipple can die, so we're good.
Yay!
All right.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, my man.
All right, I'll get to work on that doghouse.
I'm excited for Chad to finally take me out for once, not having to cook and wash the dishes and clean. And, I cook for everybody all week long, and I'm just super excited about not having to do it tonight.
There you go. How you doing today?
Pretty good.
Wonderful. The Moscato and the Crown Coke.
Thank you, sir.
Salute. Enjoy.
I can't wait to see Sarah, see how she looks. We rarely get to go out. I think in the 2.5 years we've been together, maybe 1 or 2 other times where we've actually gotten dressed up. One was the night that I proposed to her.
I have never worn a dress like this in front of Chad, so I can't wait to see how he's going to react to it. I finally feel amazing in my own skin. It feels so good where I'm at right now with myself. Before my surgery, I had so much pain. And so today, with not living like that and seeing what it was like incredible to just live without pain anymore is awesome. What do you think?
Wow, you look amazing.
Like incredible.
Wow. Hey,
Feel great.
you look beautiful.
Thank you. The look on Chad's face is priceless, and I can tell that he is just as excited and as happy as I am. Eyes are only focused on one area.
Sarah looks absolutely stunning. I just want to grab Sarah and run out the door and just say, forget the date night and let's go back to the house. It's like night and day.
It feels good not to hurt, and so when you're used to hurting all the time, now I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to have surgery again. I don't have to have them checked out. There's no risk involved. It's just my breast, my own natural breast, and I'm just so thankful for that. I can't imagine going back to the way I was before.
So you won't ever get breast implants again?
I would never get breast implants again. I'm so glad that y'all made that decision. Before my surgery, my breasts looked like 2 fallen soufflés. My implants were up to my neck, and not only was I in a lot of pain, but my mobility was limited. After my surgery with no implants, my breasts are all natural, and they're like 2 perky pears. My breasts are exactly where they should have been in the first place. I really want to thank you for doing all this with me. I mean, it's incredible that you went through all of this, and I just want to thank you, and I love you so much.
You're welcome.
Cheers.
Yes.
The journey's almost over.
I love you.
I love you too. I can't stop looking.